and then I'm going to make sure that I cut this to this point. You see that? You see this point? I cut it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to mark that this is where your stuff is cutting. So I've cut the lining, and then I'm going to make sure that I also mark here. So if you can iron is very important. Let's see if you can iron, but if you're ironing, iron this together. But as well, you can just fold like this and then you stitch. You don't need to really have that ironing. So if you are stitching, let me bring this closer to you. You need to make sure that you stitch 0.25. So after stitching that, you can go ahead and have this, and then once you overlock this part, it is very okay. You don't need to. But if you have not overlocked, please double fold. You see the importance of this cut, it gives it a beautiful finishing. Let me show you. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ensure that this part stays here where the chalk is. Don't forget. And I'm going to make sure that I pin. You can see my pins. I'm going to make sure that I pin, and then I'm going to ensure that this other part is where this chalk is as well. I pin, and then the next thing I am going to do is to run. Please start from locking here. This locking, you can stitch like this and then turn. You can actually turn and stitch, but I like it like this. Then the next thing I'm going to do is for startup. There is a professional way of stitching this part, but I just decided to join this together, and then the next you're going to join the waistband. So when you join this, you're going to make sure that you cut, and when you cut this, you have a pocket here.